Okay, so we have a very fun tag video for you guys today, so let's get into it. Hi guys, my name is Celesta. We talk about all things luxury shopping and handbags. If you love those things, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I do post videos every week. So Mimi tagged me in this video where you choose 5 handbags in your collection that you would want to replace and what you would replace it with. If you haven't seen her video, I'll leave it in the description box below. And of course, to, spread the cheer, I'm gonna tag a few other friends in the description box below. So I thought this video was really fun because obviously if money was no object and knowing what we have now, there's obviously things that I would want to remove from my collection and then replace with something else, which I do normally anyways. If I find myself not reaching for something, I will then replace it or resell and then get something else. So I'm not constantly just having a bunch of bags on my shelves. So I picked out 5 bags, which was a little bit difficult because I do have a lot of bags, but I don't have a lot of luxury designer bags. So choosing those and then assuming that money is no object and we don't have a budget and all of this stuff, then these are going to be the bags that I will replace with. So starting off with the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in monogram canvas. This was my first designer handbag. I just don't feel a love towards it anymore. And I was using this a lot, especially when we were going back to work. I was using this pretty much every day. It fit my laptop, it fit my lunch, everything like that. But when you use a bag, a bag that you really like, or especially a newer bag, you feel this joy, and this bag just doesn't spark any joy. Not to say that it isn't a great bag. I know there's a lot of hate towards the Neverfull. I don't think that it's a bad bag. It just doesn't spark joy like some of the other bags that I have. And then I think also I'm not really a big bag kind of person. So given that I've recently gotten the Dior book tote, I probably would get rid of this and get something smaller, which is why I would replace this and get the YSL shoulder bag, hobo bag. I don't know how to pronounce it, so we're gonna leave a picture here. I've been seeing this all over social media and I kind of love it. And so I feel like just the shoulder bag trend is really trendy right now and I kind of love it. So yeah. Next bag that we're going to replace is the Speedy B25 in Empreinte. This is the older style. I got this in the fall of 2019. So they recently came out with a newer style with a giant monogram, but this is still the regular monogram. And I honestly, if you guys have been following me on TikTok or Instagram, you guys know I haven't used this bag in over 2 years. I was using this for work, but it really wasn't practical for work either because it was slightly too small. It fit my water and stuff, but I would have to carry my laptop and I don't have a use for this bag. This is kind of that in between size where I would either use a big bag or I would use a small bag, and this just I don't use it. I still really like it, and it's hard for me to part ways with it because it's discontinued. They have the newer version, but hypothetically, if I wanted to repurchase it, I wouldn't be able to repurchase this new. So I haven't been able to part with it, but if I were to part with it, a little bit, we're stretching our budget a little bit, obviously, but I would 100% get rid of this and replace it with a Birkin 25 in gold hardware in black. Obviously, a Birkin 25 in that color combination is very, very, very hard to come by, but a girl can dream. The next bag I would probably replace in my collection is the Louis Vuitton Neo. It's, again, one of these bags that's kind of in that in-between size. It's not really a big bag. It's not really a small bag. So I really don't find myself using it. But every time I do use it, I'm like, oh, wow, this is actually a really nice bag. I should use this more. And then I don't use it more. But if I were to replace this bag, I'm kind of tired of the monogram, which is why if I were to replace it, that's one of the main reasons why. And I would replace it with the Louis Vuitton Capucines in this color combination. I love the Capucines line. My only hesitation is it has really bad resale value. But again, if money was no object, maybe it's not my money, I don't know, then we would 100% go for the Capucines. I love the style. I think it's iconic and it's just so classy, and it just I love it so much. So the next bag, if we were to replace a bag, would be the Celine Belt bag. It's been no secret that this bag is hard to get in and out of. It's fine to get in, but having to close it is pretty difficult, especially if you're carrying it as a top handle. So you need to wait for this to like kind of clip in before you can carry it as a top handle. Not the end of the world, really not that difficult, but it's kind of that extra step, especially if you're on the go. Like for example, you're at the mall or you're at the grocery store and you're like trying to pay and stuff like that. It's just a little bit more of a hassle. So if I were to replace this bag, I would kind of keep the same size and shape, and probably the same color too, but I would replace it with the YSL Cassandra. A lot of you guys know this has been on my list for a while. I just like haven't pulled the trigger yet. And I honestly like don't know if I would this bag here. I do still really like this and I think it's a very unique design. But I do really like the YSL Cassandra as well. I love the way this bag opens. You like push the L and it kind of like flaps up. And so overall, I do really like both. I just don't know that I could justify having both in my collection because they are so similar. Last but certainly not least, a bag that I would replace is probably the Lepage. I actually got this as a gift. So this was actually gifted to me, and I know this is like, I mean, she is stunning. It's a little bit edgier for my style. And so you guys know a lot of times, like if I'm wearing, like I wear a lot of like summer dresses and stuff like that. And so, it's more of an evening bag for me if I were to use this. And it's a little bit harder to style because I wear summer dresses and you can't wear this with a summer dress. I love the history behind this bag, but I don't see myself using it as much. So if I were to replace this bag, I would probably replace it with the Chanel Vanity. Leave a picture here for you guys. It is no secret that I am obsessed with this light blue color, but I'm not going to be picky. I will also accept it in either like a beige or a light pink. I do really like this, and I know I said probably in previous videos that I wouldn't buy a Chanel Vanity because it's kind of a hassle, it's kind of trendy, and now with all of the price increases at Chanel, it's kind of expensive. But I do really like it. I think it is so cute. I love the little top handle moment. I think we can all agree that it's going to be hard. It's not hard, but not easy to get in and out of because the way that the bag opens if you're carrying it over your shoulder, it's kind of a hassle. But I do think it's really cute, and I think that fits my style a little bit better than the Lepage. And that sums it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was such a fun video to film. Mimi, thank you so much for the tag. If you guys haven't seen Mimi's video, I'll leave it in the description box below. If I did tag you in the video, I am very excited to see what bags you guys would replace and which bags you would replace it with. Feel free to take part in this tag if I didn't tag you, or let me know in the comments which bags in your collection you would replace and what you would replace it with. I look forward to seeing all of your responses, and I'll try to reply back to as many as I can. Subtle plug for you guys, follow me on Instagram and follow me on TikTok. I will leave another video for you guys here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!